everyone, I'm Ananya and welcome back to my channel. We are not taught this in school. We are not taught this in India anywhere you go. We are not taught the skills that you need to actually network. We are not taught to network itself. We don't know what it is. So learning how you can actually network is a skill that you need to learn outside of your classes, outside of your curriculum, outside of the syllabus or the course that you're actually studying. Networking is one of the most important skills that you can have as an Indian student going to study abroad. You need to know why networking is actually important and you need to do it right from the get-go. Don't wait till your final year or when you want internships or when you want a job to network. In this video, I'm going to talk about why networking is actually important for you as a student and how you can actually network on your college campus. So let's get started. One of the most important parts of networking is actually socializing. So getting out of your comfort zone and starting a conversation with someone you've never met before. Now this is really scary. And as a student, you don't feel you might have the ability or the knowledge or how you can actually do this. How can you actually just put yourself out there, get out of your comfort zone and start meeting people? It is difficult to do. But whether you're an introvert or an extrovert, you can actually develop this skill and help yourself get better at it. So what actually is networking? Networking in a professional sense actually just means making connections with people. You're of course familiar with social networks, which are Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, WhatsApp, where you're connecting with people on a daily basis. Networking is actually just doing that professionally. So what does that mean for you as a college student? As a college student, you can make connections with different people. These could be industry experts, these could be thought leaders, these could be your professors, and these could also be your colleagues or classmates. So the earlier you start building your network is going to be better and beneficial for you. So how do you actually build your network and get started? Let's find out. A lot of people think networking is fake or it's just a bunch of small talk and doesn't really get you anywhere. And I was actually one of these people. Once you realize that networking will actually help you become a better person, help you connect with people much better, and eventually actually get you a lot of different opportunities and jobs you never thought possible, that's when you realize the importance of networking. You are studying abroad for the very first time. So when you network with different people, they can give you a lot more insight and understanding into the country, into the professional networks, into the setup of the country you're actually studying at. If you're looking for career guidance, industry insight, types of internships and opportunities, and eventually a job after you graduate, networking is the most critical skill that you need to learn, and you need to understand how you can do it effectively so that it can help you in the long term. Word of mouth and referrals are the two critical ways that you can find jobs in a new country. Simply looking on LinkedIn and trying your luck just online without knowing anybody at the company, without knowing anyone on campus, without knowing anybody in the entire country is not really going to help you or get you anywhere. Because think about it, any company that you're applying to, any position that you're applying to, there will be hundreds of people applying to the same job and the same position at the same company. It's going to be a dream opportunity for a lot of people who want to work there. So what makes you stand out? How are you going to get through the door to just get to stage one, which is the interview phase? That is where networking comes in. If you know someone at the company, you have a friend working there, you have a colleague working there, your professor might know somebody, your mentor might know somebody, your advisor might know somebody. That is how networking actually works. They can put in a word for you. They can push your resume forward. That is how you start getting into companies that you actually like and want and start working at places that will be good for your career. And one of the most important things to understand is getting help from someone or making someone put in a word for you is not cheating the system. Every single person who's somewhere in some company has had a helping hand from somebody. They got an internship through someone put in a word for them, someone knew someone through which they got a job or a position, whether it's lateral hires. Anything that happens within a company and for new hires as well happens through word of mouth. Think about this before you think that networking is not going to help you or it's not something you want to do. And this is especially true for introverts. You can also learn to network effectively for your own personality and your own type. So understanding networking is not cheating the system. Getting to know someone and making connections is actually how the world works. So what are the top 5 benefits of networking? Number 1 is getting to meet new people. time, and you get to meet new people all the time because you're studying abroad as a student on campus. You can get to meet new friends, you get to meet new colleagues, you get to meet new professors, you get to meet people who have similar interests as you outside of the class. You get to meet people on campus who may not be related to your field but are doing something completely different. You get to meet new people when you network. So, attending all these events on campus, going to not just career and job fairs when you're actually in the need of an internship or need of a job, but actually attending events just in general is a form of socializing and networking and figuring out the connections that you actually want to make. Not everybody you meet is someone you actually want to make a connection with or actually get to know better. You can meet different people from different industries, you can meet industry experts, you can meet people who are working in the companies that you actually want to work at later on. So when you actually put yourself in different positions of networking, you will get to meet really amazing new people, and that's going to benefit you as an individual. Why? Because the second benefit of networking is actually gaining exposure. You get to have exposure to different fields, different people, different jobs in a country that you've never probably been to before and you don't know too much about. So meeting new people and gaining that exposure from them, gaining their insights and their advice, seeking some guidance from all of these people, and this, like I said, could even be classmates from that country or different countries, which will help you gain an understanding of new cultures, new places, and new people as well. The third benefit of networking is that you get to be part of a community. For example, if you're part of the finance club on campus, the finance club will be organizing different events related to finance. So you get to meet industry experts and gain insights from leaders who are already part of the industry that you want to get into once you finish college. The same is true for all different fields, whether you're in art or music, whether you're doing history or social sciences, whether you're doing chemistry, biology, or clinical sciences, business, marketing, all of the different courses that you end up taking, you join the clubs and you meet the people on campus, you are becoming part of the larger community. And that gives you a sense of belonging in a new place, because it is people who have similar interests as you, who are in the professions and jobs that you actually want to get into, and can actually give you some industry insights and career guidance and insider information that you will not have otherwise. The fourth benefit of networking is it helps you gain visibility. Now, we all talk about building your personal brand, building up your resume, having this perfect cover letter, but if you don't have visibility, it doesn't matter what else you do. Even if you have the perfect resume, a great cover letter, you have a great LinkedIn profile, you've done all the work and everything is great on paper, if you don't have the face-to-face, if you do not have the visibility, people don't know your face, people don't know who you are, that is going to really negatively impact you on campus. This is where the debate about introvert versus extrovert comes in. You don't really have to be this really gregarious, outgoing person and know everybody on campus and be really, really popular to network. You need to network effectively. If you're an introvert, you need to know those 5 or 6 people that you really want to get to know. And that is not hard to do, because networking can also happen one-on-one. You don't have to be part of a large social gathering or be part of a large club and become the leader of that club. You can network one-on-one. Networking effectively for you and your industry and your type of personality is a skill that you need to learn and develop. The fifth benefit of networking is you can actually get a lot of support from the people that you network with. It's not always a one-way street that you're just finding a job or you're finding an internship and that is why you're planning to network. No, these people will help you, guide you, give you opportunities, give you guidance, the right kind of guidance that you need, which you will not get from anyone else. They become your support system on campus. These are the people, your colleagues, your professors, your alumni, your mentors, the people that you meet on these events or through these clubs. These people, if you form really good relationships with them, become your support system on campus. So now that you know the benefits of networking, I'm pretty sure you're thinking about many different ways of how you can actually network as an Indian international student on campus wherever you are in the world. So here are a few networking tips for all of you international students who are studying abroad this year. Number 1 is building networking into your routines. You're going to be meeting new people every single day on campus. These could be in your classes, in your clubs, through socializing, through your friends, through parties, whatever different avenues you have on campus. Build your networking as a daily routine in your life. The most important people that you need to network with while you're on campus are your professors. Your professors have been teaching in that college, in that university for a very long time. They are one of the people who taught very, very bright students and who have a lot of knowledge in your particular subject or industry. So get to know your professors and find the time to network with them on campus. Second networking tip is get involved on campus. Find ways, find opportunities, whatever you like to do. I bet you there's going to be a club, an event or something going on campus. Get involved on campus, find opportunities that you like, find events that you want to get into, do something on campus. Don't just go to class and sit in your room and study all day. That is not what college is about. College is about getting to know people, college is about the experiences that you have, and when you go for a job interview later on, they're not just going to be looking at your transcript. They are going to ask you, what did you do on campus? What else did you do outside of classes? And at that time, you need to be able to speak about what else did you do outside of your classes and getting a perfect GPA. That's not what's going to get you a job. Networking and getting to know people is what is actually going to be the most important skill on campus for you. The third tip for networking is pay a visit to your career center. Every college has a career center. Please go and meet them as soon as you reach campus. Don't wait till when you're trying to find a research position, trying to find an internship, trying to find a job is when you actually meet these people for the first time. That is not how you should do this. Meet them from the get-go. They need to get to know you. They need to understand who you are, build your profile, build your resume, and they will actually guide you in the right direction as well. Tip number 4 is building an online presence. Most of you have Instagram, most of you have Facebook, most of you also have LinkedIn, but as a first year student going to study abroad, build up your LinkedIn profile as well. Your online presence is really important because that is something that people are going to look up whether you like it or not. So please clean up your online presence. If you have public posts, public pictures, whether you like it or not, whether the company says it or not, they are going to look you up on Instagram, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, wherever they can find you, they are going to look you up. So don't put up things that you do not want your potential recruiters to see. Tip number 5 is be open. Be open to new connections, be open to new people, be open to new opportunities, and put yourself out of your comfort zone. I know this is easier said than done, but if you're an Indian student who's studying abroad, you are behind the local students. You are lacking in terms of the connection that they already have in that country. It is their country, they know people, their parents will know people, their friends will know people. They already have a base set. You do not. So you actually need to develop this base. Put yourself out there, put yourself in opportunities, give yourself the time to build up connections, put yourself in a position where you can actually make new friends and make new connections. Go to events, be open and be comfortable talking to different people. My last tip for networking is actually maintaining your networks. A lot of people don't end up doing this, and this affects them a lot more than anything else. If you do not maintain your networks, it's going to harm you a lot in the future because that reputation will precede you. If you meet someone at a job fair in your first year, don't give up that connection no matter how insignificant you might think it is. If you like someone, if you can connect with someone and they are helping you out, maintain that connection throughout your college years as well as later. These are the people who are going to help you out even later on in life. Networking isn't about collecting business cards, collecting email IDs and getting to know hundreds of people. That is not what networking is about. Even if you know 10 people and they are good people and they can help you and they support you and they can guide you properly and you can actually build a connection with them for the future, that is what networking is about. So now you've understood the benefits of networking and some of the tips of networking as a student on campus. Go out there and do it. It takes time and practice. So the earlier you get started, the better it is for you. I'm Ananya and I'm a student success coach and I will help you build a roadmap to college success. Networking is an essential skill that you need to develop if you're an Indian international student going to study abroad. So if you want to work with me on your networking skills, to gain your confidence, to understand how you can actually build a really good resume during your college years, what all you can do outside of your classes, then definitely get in touch with me on www.ananyamadhavan.com. You can also follow me on Instagram at ananya.madhavan. If you have any comments or questions about networking, do drop them in the comment box below and I will definitely get back to you on that. And don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to this channel for more videos on studying abroad. I really hope you like this video from this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.